Guys, in this episode, actually a part of episode second, there's gonna be Herald, and he's actually very interesting, as many people don't actually know how his heal works. So I'll try to explain it and maybe make it easier for all of you who doesn't know. So his healing RMB is called Healing Word. It actually doesn't heal much, as it's only 140, but what many people actually don't know, or actually they know that there is something else, but they don't know what it do. So what it actually do is triggering Spirit Dust, which actually is a bonus healing that bounces to your teammates. But if someone actually can't read or didn't read the skill, the ability description like it is right now, then they don't know what it actually do. They see something bouncing, but they don't really know why is it or what it does. So what it does is actually triggering a bouncing ball that bounces up to two teammates, and it is triggered by damage. So if opponent is dealing damage to someone who had this spirit dust triggered, uh, and there are teammates close, it bounces to them. But it only bounces to two teammates, as the basic healing is 40, and it is reduced by 20 on each bounce. So one mate is healed for 40 and the other is healed for 20. So that's it. You can't heal more than that. So actually having it on all your teammates and staying fairly close can give a big advantage, as it's going to heal 60 health to everyone who is in the range of it. So if two mates are I don't know, two DPS are fighting and they have it triggered, it's going to bounce between them. And if Herald is, for example, somewhere close to, it's going to bounce to him too, if he is in need of healing. So basically, it is good, but it's not like it is the most OP thing, as it only heal up to 200. So it's same as Alchemist healing or Blood Priest healing. But if only you can make it work like this. Actually, Alchemist healing is a lot higher because it also heals. Not only it heals 200, but it also heals over time. But don't forget that there is cast time, which alchemists actually have longer than Herald himself. So this also has to be taken into the account. Now it's going to go faster, as his next skill, that is called Time Shift, is his space, that heals a lot because it's 220 and deals damage, but we are not concerned with that, and also slows. But don't do this to heal in most cases, because Herald's space is the only thing he can use to actually get distance, run away with. It's his escape. So the slow is working well if, for example, you're focused and you're spacing through that target somewhere safer. So it slows him and it's harder to him to actually get to you. So it's very good to escape a Herald space, that is. Also it heals a lot, so if your teammates are far away and you need to get to them and you won't be endangered by this space, you can sure use it to heal. but it is not used to heal like when someone is close. Next thing is Mantra of Devotion. It is instant, so and it also heals. So if someone is in need of heal ASAP, you can use it, and not only it heals, but it also increase healing. So if someone is low or Herald is himself, you can sure use it, and it will increase next heals. So and 30% is a lot, as you could actually, well, it increase all heals, not only heralds. So if you're playing double healer, for example with alchemist, 30% of 200 will be 60. So that OP heals can sustain everyone. Another thing is Time Rift. It actually heals only herald, but it is also used to escape. As for example, when you use space, and it was terrible space and you're endangered because enemies are focusing you, you can sure use it, the X ability, which is Time Rift, to get 3 seconds back in time and also get 200 HP. It is actually only good if you spaced like not even 3 seconds ago, because if it was 3 seconds ago, you're going to time rift to the same location, and well, it will heal you to 100, but you'll still be endangered, and that wouldn't be very good. So if you, well, it is good to instantly heal as it's instant, but uh, well, that's basically it. You can only heal with that if the time has lapsed. I mean, those 3 seconds. Well, Herald's E is not really much of a help, as well, it fears someone, so that target is actually excluded from fight and can do anything if no one breaks the fear. But what I want to say now is the Chrono Bolt, which is very fast. It stuns and knockbacks. So when Herald is endangered or your mates, you can use it on someone to actually stun that person. And I don't know, during the duration of stun, you can heal or run away. So if Herald is, for example, focused by a melee, he can use it. Well, if it won't be countered, dodged, it not only it will deal a lot of damage, but it will give Herald a big advantage because the knockback it has is very long. The last thing I will talk about is Chrono Flux, which is the bubble of Herald. It refracts projectiles and slows. So it is used in many situations to protect from projectiles of any kind, to actually slow an escape in case of Herald or in case of all your mates. It also works well with uh, space, because Chrono Flux slows plus space slows, so you can increase the slow. It is actually a waste to use those two at the same time, but it's only in theory, so actually don't use them at the same time, as you won't have any escapes and you will be very vulnerable. But what I want to talk about is the reflect it has, because you can, for example, not only use it to protect your teammates from projectiles, but also you can use it on enemy healer or enemy range DPS, as it will instantly bounce projectiles and that person wouldn't be able to do anything. So if you use it on a healer, not only it will slow that healer and he'll get out of it slower, he won't be able to heal his mates because the bubble will be stopping him from it. Like what I'm doing. What I want to say now is that you can have many questions, and please ask those in the comments, because I can explain them in there, and it also will help people, because many people ask me questions in game and it's mostly in private, so other people can't read it. And if actually you would ask them in the comments on YouTube, uh, the others will be able to see them and maybe learn from my answers. So if you have anything you want to ask, or you're concerned about something, or something I haven't said, just ask this in the comments below the video. And if you haven't seen the previous episodes, just click link videos and watch them right now. Plus, if you like what I'm doing, just subscribe.